Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning the week of July 17th through the 23rd in my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner, and this week I am using the November 22 mystery from Caress Press, and I forgot what the name of it was. It was like Girls Night or something, or channel surfing. Caress Press is one of the, at least the two shops that I purchased from, she actually names her mysteries. Scribble Prince Co. doesn't. So anyway, and it's kind of like a girls' night in movie night type theme. Kind of like a 90s theme to it as well. And it came with a lavender hollow foil bundle. I forgot what the foil bundle was called. She also names her foil bundles. But it's, again, like this 90s theme to it as well. And this week I did decide to color block. And one of the reasons why I chose to color block this week is because the colors in the date dots that come with the kit aligned perfectly with the colors of the date headers. So like the date dot that goes on Monday was the same color as the date header basically. And I think that is the perfect excuse to color block. So I decided to do so. And plus when the solid color in the bottom washi matches the, color in the sidebar, I think that's also another reason. So like basically all the stars were aligning for this spread to be color blocked. So I'm really happy I did that. And yeah, I can't think of what else generally to say for this week other than it was kind of a busy week, just because if you saw last week's plan with me, then you'll know that we had a delayed flight, which caused us to miss our connection, which caused us to be stranded in Dallas. So that's where we started this Monday morning, was in Dallas, and we had like 2 hours of sleep because we went to bed at like 1 a.m. Monday morning technically, and then we had to wake up at 4 a.m. for like a 6 a.m. flight. So yeah, not the best way to start the week, but we did get home eventually. It was a long day, and if you notice, I only did the base for Monday through Thursday, and that's because I knew I wanted to use an extender to use all the boxes that I wanted to use in the kit, but I just didn't know which day would need the extender, like because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was the bachelorette party, and I didn't know again which day I would want to use that extender. So I waited until after because I'm doing the base right now, change plans or pick and choose what I marked. So yeah, anyway, long story short. So again, this week, so basically Tuesday through Thursday was more or less a normal week this week because of all of the travel that I've been doing recently. So I wanted to get caught up on work and get caught up on life and do all of that, even though because of the delay in the flight on Monday, everything got pushed back, and I ended up, unfortunately, this week doing a little bit less work than I originally planned, but sometimes life just happens like that. So anyway, I kind of want to focus this week on the bachelorette party. So during the week, which you'll see the total or the final spread at the end. If you have any questions on anything, just let me know in the comments below. But basically, this week we did have an appointment with our photographer. I think this was around, oh no, this is after we booked our photographer, but this is when we met our actual day of photographer. So because it's like a company, the person who runs it isn't our main photographer, but he's the one that deals with all of the bookings and the logistics and everything. So we knew him already because he was the one that we talked to when we actually like booked our photographer, but then now we actually met the one that we'll be working with. So that was nice. He was great. We really liked him. We're excited to work with him. And actually, now that I'm doing this voiceover, we have already done our engagement photo shoot and we got the pictures back already and we loved them. And we really liked our photographer. So we were really excited to work with him. And the meeting that we had this week is when we were figuring out like the details for the engagement photo shoot, because we're getting married out of town, like in a different state than where we live. So getting that coordinated, and our engagement photo shoot was where we're getting married. So getting that coordinated was a little bit complicated and kind of relied on a lot of communication between all of us basically. So glad we got that figured out this week. Did a few things differently this week because again, I was traveling last week traveling this weekend. I actually talked to my parents on Wednesday when I normally talk to them on Sunday. Thursday wasn't anything really new. I also forgot to mention, I did color block, which I did mention, but I also wanted to match up the icons that I used with the colors of that day, because typically sometimes when I color block, I'll color block the functional items, but then the icons and scripts and stuff like that, I'll just use as long as it coordinates with the kit. But this time I decided to also color block the icons, as you can see there. I don't know why I didn't film me putting down the scripts and icons and stuff for Monday through Thursday, but anyway, here's the rest of the base, because I realized, because now this video is after the fact and I know that I wanted to use an extender on Friday. So basically moving on to Friday, had a kind of a morning just getting ready and preparing for the weekend, because the people that I was carpooling with, I think both of them worked a half day, so we weren't going to leave until like 1 or 2 anyway. So I kind of had the morning to prep, and then they came and picked me up, and then we drove to Lake Arrowhead. It was a small town in the mountains of California, I think south of us. Honestly, I can't say for sure where it is relative to us, but it was about a 4 to 5 hour drive, and a very twisty, windy road for most of it. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I am really prone to car sickness. But luckily, one of the girls let me sit in the passenger seat, which was really nice. So I actually was okay. So we got there, and then the bride and one of the bridesmaid, a bridesmaid, and then another girl that was just on the trip went to go grocery shopping to get the bride out of the house while the rest of us decorated the Airbnb. And then we basically just had a game night, girls' night. Like, that's pretty much the theme of this weekend, was just girls' night. We did leave every once in a while to go to dinner, and we did a hike on Saturday, but mainly it was just hanging out in the Airbnb, because the Airbnb had some games. They had obviously TV, a hot tub, and it was just a really chill, fun weekend. So Maria, if you're watching this, thank you for inviting me. It was so much fun. And I really hope you had a good time, because I did, and I know a lot of other people did. So yeah, and then that was basically it. We just had one full day on Saturday, and then a half day on like Friday and Sunday. And Sunday I think we basically just woke up, had breakfast together, and then cleaned up the place, packed up, and then just basically drove home. In my car, when we drove back, I think did we stop at McDonald's, or did we do that, or did I just have McDonald's when I got home? Honestly, I can't remember. I just remember our car was like, can we please get home? Because it was a long weekend, a fun weekend, but still long. And we were all tired and just wanted to get back, because all of us were working on Monday. So we just wanted to get back and be ready for that. So anyway, here's what I have left over. In a second, you'll see what the final spread looks like with all my scripts filled in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.